The worst thing about going to Calais is the amount of children that are inside the camp. And when people talk about civilization, 9,000 children have disappeared from the streets of Europe. 9,000 children have disappeared. That's barbarism. We're going to build walls. Unfortunately old enough to remember people talking about a wall called the Berlin Wall. And they called it a savage wall. They called it a wall in which evil empires organise and displace people. Yet we now live in a society where they say they're going to rebuild a wall to keep out refugees. We keep being told that there's not enough money. Well, where are they getting the money from to build the walls then? If there isn't money, then why do they build those walls? And I tell you what the real wall is. It's a wall of prejudice. It's a wall of hatred. And it's a wall of blaming people.
But it's the wars of our governments that have caused these refugees. They're the reason. It's our wars that these people have been displaced. Our wars in Iraq, Sudan, Libya, Afghanistan and Syria. We were told that the wars that were waged in those places were to save the people that live there. We need to let those children in. We need to let all the children in, all the adults, all the young men, and we need to put pressure on the government to let them in and let them stay here, and any future people that become homeless because of our actions of war. Refugees are welcome here.
Last year, before they began to clear the jungle, I visited that area and saw for myself the people who are trying to rebuild their lives. We've already talked about the children left unaccompanied in Calais. We've heard about the children that suffocate in lorries. Even though they've got a right to be here in the UK, they try and escape and suffocate and die as a result of the failure of government policy in the UK and in France. And what happens to those children when they get here? I was speaking to an immigration lawyer who actually helps support the integration of children into the UK, and she told me of the horrifying impact that our government has on them, with children having to have genitalia examinations to prove that they are young enough to be considered children within the refugee policy, and to ensure that you're opening borders, making sure that refugees are welcome here, and that you have a policy that has humanity, that has people, that respects individuals at the very heart of it. Thank you very much.